Friday. Funky Friday.
Oh, Robbie.
Yes, Paige.
Do you remember what we talked about last Friday?
Yes, we were dining and dashing over places. Yes,
Yep.
we did.
Well, there's another topic that kind of goes along that same line.
Okay.
Did you ever shoplift?
Yes, I did.
You didn't even hesitate.
As a
about
kid,
that.
I did it as a kid.
I mean, you didn't hesitate at all.
Well,
You
I
just
did it as a
threw
kid
right out there.
because I think I was like a progressional one. I don't know. I don't know how long I did it. I did it as a kid.
Okay.
So,
On purpose a lot?
on purpose, yes. A lot, I don't know about a lot. So, like, when Paige and I were growing up in our hometown, like, the big store was Safeway.
Oh, I love going to Safeway.
So, Safeway was the grocery store. That's where you went. And when you go, like, when you walked in, they had a big display of Brock's candies.
It was over by the comic books.
Yeah.
I used to get Archie comics there.
I know. So it was like big, like Brock's had everything, but I loved caramels, but there was like Bit of Honeys and everything else. And it was this big circular bin that basically, I don't even think there was a lid. I think it was
just open
bin.
candy.
And it was open candy.
And it was like...
And in my world, it said, help yourself. Because it's literally there. And I was a chubby little kid. And I liked candy, and it was right there.
Fat little kids like candy, don't they?
So, you know, the thing about it is, so when Mother would go, like, in the early days, Mother did all the grocery shopping. Later in high school and stuff, it was Dad. But when Mother went, like, I'd tag along, go with her. She always wanted somebody to help her carry the bags, and that was fine.
And you got paper bags at Safeway.
We did.
Yeah.
And then, this is pre-plastic. I didn't think plastic existed. And then I would just make an excuse, because, like, I really did enjoy, like, the comic book section. So I'd be like, hey, Mom, I'm going to have comic books while you do shopping, okay? So she'd say yes, and then I'd go right by the candy bin, like, okay, caramel for me.
Something to keep you occupied
It
while
was,
you're
well,
reading
I was reading some
book.
comic books, so I probably got those pages all sticky because I didn't buy the comic books. But, yes, I did. I had some candy back. I don't know how often I did it, but I did do it enough that it was a repeat offense.
Did you not realize you were supposed to pay for it?
I don't know that I did. I don't know. I there was something about it I felt wrong about because I didn't want my mom to know. But I think that was just because I was a fat kid and I was eating candy. And I didn't want her to know I was indulging. But I don't know. I didn't, at that age, I didn't see it as a criminal offense and you can go to jail.
I don't know that you go to jail for stealing a piece of candy every once in a while. But
What
I
if
mean,
we did it
yes,
every
it's not
week?
legal.
What if we did it every week?
Well,
Oh,
you know, I don't think there's any child who has not ever shoplifted something.
right.
I
That's the
think,
thing.
like we talked about last week, it's almost like a dare, just to see if you can get away with something. I remember the first time I shoplifted.
What'd you get?
We were at Magic Mart.
I know Magic Mart.
Magic
I
Mart.
do know Magic
Remember
Mart.
Magic Mart?
Yes, I do. It was pre-Walmart.
Yeah. I was probably 6 or 7. And I remember, I don't actually remember putting it in my pocket or anything, but I remember getting out to the car and showing my mom these cute little bottles of shampoo and cream rinse conditioner. Travel size. They're travel size. And I remember getting, like, I think it was a Clairol Essence thing. It was a dark green. And then the cream rinse was white.
Okay.
And I think I also got a pack of gum.
Because you always get gum.
Yeah. But I'm like, looking back, why did I think stealing shampoo and conditioner was a fun thing?
What? But did your mom acknowledge that you stole it from the store?
Yes,
She
and I
knew she
had to
didn't
take
pay
it
for
back in.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I had to take it back in.
I don't remember being caught and having to return. Like, I don't remember that being.
That's the only time I ever remember that I was caught and had to march it back in.
So,
But I think the reason I got those is because it was like real fancy shampoo and conditioner, and I never got to get that kind.
so not the same thing, but similar. So what would be entertaining is in my neighborhood, there was a little store that was on the corner, which at the time was Strands?
Yeah.
So Strands, it was like a little tiny little grocery store, and it
Yeah.
had like the basics. My dad was a smoker, and then so this is back in the day, y'all. And then so everybody knew my dad and knew that I was associated with my dad. We lived in that addition. And so oftentimes my dad would give me money to walk, because it was in walking distance of the store. I would go in and buy his cigarettes, and then whatever change was left over, I got to buy candy with.
Yeah.
But what's entertaining to me to this day about that is because I was like 8 years old going in buying smokes
Oh yeah,
And I'm
they
like,
didn't. They didn't
for
call
all I know, my
anybody.
dad quit, and I was just lighting up. I never did smoke. I never even tried one, but I
But
was
yeah,
just kind of
I
like,
mean back. No,
Wow,
I remember
so
my
funny.
mother smoking, and sometimes I'd run in and get hers if she went
Yeah.
out. Mother was a closet smoker.
no, Dad was not.
Do you remember what he smoked?
He was Marlboros.
Just Marlboro Reds?
It's the package was red and white. I know that.
Yeah, Marlboro Reds.
Oh, and what's the other? Ooh, it's a W.
Winston?
Winston. He did Winston's and yeah, Marlboros.
Mother smoked True Blue 100s,
Okay, there you go.
but she'd only smoke them outside away from us kids because
So-
she was a closet smoker.
So what about you? Did you ever like snatch pack of smokes and like steal? Did you do that? I don't know because I feel like that's a preteen thing too.
No, I just
As far as
bought
shoplifting, I mean, no, I'm saying like shoplifting. Like I think
them.
I would like it'd be funny. Like we don't have the Google in front of us, but like it'd be funny to see like top 10 things that people shoplift. Like what that I guarantee you that item list would be a lot different when we were kids.
Oh yeah. I will say that I was on a trip one time with a Girl Scout troop, and we were
Ha! Go ahead.
we were in a place where they had shopping places. It was called a mall, and some people in our Girl Scout troop might have taken some ear bands without paying for them. Ear
But
bands.
then
You
that
know
also-
ear bands? Those like 80s, late 80s, mid late 80s.
But then I know it's the clamps, like they clamp on your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another thing too, we'll wrap it up on this, is like the other flip side is like, so y'all sitting here judging us about taking some caramels and that sort of thing. How many of you guys have gone to the hotel?
Oh,
Taking the
extra
towel, taking the
shampoos.
shampoos, taking the lotion, so don't
Yeah.
judge. Don't judge.
I'm
Okay.
going to look up the top 10 things people shoplift real quick.
We gotta
Hang on.
quickly do that.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
quick.
Top shoplifting things.
Top
shop,
10 shoplift items.
shoplifting. Oh, top shoplifting tricks.
Oh, don't look for tricks. We don't want to
not
promote
shop-
this.
Items. Shoplifted items.
So I would assume when we were young, it would be things like candy and gum,
Candy and gum.
like small things like lipstick, travel size,
Okay.
anything, shampoos, whatever.
Let's see here.
Clothing items, I think,
Ink
'cause
cartridges.
for now.
I guess
Who's-
high-end headphones. Fitbits. Where are these people
See,
shopping?
this
Razors.
is this generation. I
Baby
think
formula makeup. Alcoholic beverages. Clothing. Oh, clothing. That's
clothing,
that's always
because people
been,
like
yeah.
go in and try it on and keep it on.
Okay, well, that's just crazy.
I have gone into a store, had an item in my hand, and walked out of the store not intentionally realizing I still had the item in my hand.
oh, no, I did do that
Right.
a lot of times. Not frequently, but a lot of times when I was still living back in Kennett, and we had Walmart and like the 1 hour photo processing, and I'd pick up my pictures and I'd look at them, and I'd stick them in my purse
right.
to pay for them at the
At the
checkout, and I would
register.
forget, and I would
Forget.
leave and think, I
Don't
forgot.
pay 'em. Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. Anyway, what about you? Have you, on purpose or
Or on
accidentally,
accident.
taken something out of a store and not meant to, and like did not go back and pay for it? Like, don't redeem yourself. Like, you just took it home.
But if you were caught,
Or
like as a kid,
have you
did your
ever-
parents make you go back?
Have you ever done that? This is so much stealing going on today. Have you ever done the thing where, like, let's say, because I buy a lot of crafts, and then so I will buy like 10 pieces of felt,
Oh, and you only tell them you've got 8.
and I tell them I got 8 because they're not going to count. Not
sound like such bad people.
go back to tricks, the shoplifting. No, anyway, sorry. Anyway, what about you? Have you accidentally or on purpose taken something from a store? Did you then go back and pay for it, or just get home and go, like, screw it? They didn't notice.
They
Anyway,
charge too much for something else anyway.
leave that down in the comment box down below. Please do not report us to the authorities. We will
No.
deny all
We'll
charges.
turn you in
We
for
will
something.
erase this
We
tape.
will.
We will
Yeah.
take it up. Anyway, leave
Oh.
that down in the comment box. Don't forget to like us.
Don't forget to share us.
Share us on YouTube
We'll see you tomorrow on Facebook.
if we're not in jail.
Bye. Welcome to Ross and Robbie.
Nope.
Nope.